welcome to another episode of Wrestling Review, and today was Monday Night Raw, and guess what? It was a changed Monday Night Raw because this Raw was actually not 3 hours Raw, but 2.5 hours, and I was not ready for it because Triple H said back in the past, like on Netflix, the timing can be a little bit off, not the way you want, but how the fuck I want, okay? So the timing of Raw can be sometimes 3 hours, 2.5 hours. Well, when people complain about 3 hours and they give you a 2.5 hour show, and you feel like, oh wait, I'm not getting bored anymore, and I can enjoy the show even more. So kudos on that. And he even said like a wrestling show with a 2.5 hour show is actually not a bad show. And today I can totally say it was actually not a bad show. I really enjoyed it, and I really didn't have any kind of panic button saying, oh bro, I'm lethargic, I'm not enjoying it. But fuck, it was impressive. 2.5 hours didn't feel like more than enough, and it just felt good. It just broke all the thing. Well, that is a good start on Monday Night Raw, I would say, and let's go and move into the further scenario, what happened on Raw, and what are my hot takes for this week on Raw, and let's see the wrestling review. And Raw starts with the previous episode of Raw, showing how Raw went historic and had the #1 place on Netflix, beating Squid Games, and it was the #1 show on Netflix, and it just blown off people's mind, and it's a good start on Monday Night Raw. Well, moving forward, out comes CM Punk, and we know when CM Punk comes out, we all love that sweet spot where he talks about all the straight edge shit. So he was talking about how he beat Seth freaking Rollins last week on Monday Night Raw on the biggest stage on Netflix, and how the match was really good for him, and how he's ready for the upcoming challenges by actually pointing on to the obvious guy, the guy who's Mr. You Can't See Me, John Cena, saying, hey man, I might not see you, but I might see you soon at Royal Rumble 2025. So CM Punk has officially joined the men's 30-man Royal Rumble 2025, and we are ready for some extravaganza, I would say, because this looks so promising for me. Well, talking about further, Seth freaking Rollins just came in and interfered CM Punk's so-called promo, and CM Punk was like, bro, why can't Rhea bloody Ripley can just interfere me during this whole promo segment, and why it has to be someone who I already beat last week? And Seth Rollins was like, yeah, I might be in the worst case, I might be in the good case, but what happened last week was actually the worst case of them all. Like, I could not take that thing, what happened last week with CM Punk. So yeah, my only dream as of right now is to throw you out of that Royal Rumble, just kick you out of Royal Rumble, and be like, oh yeah, that is the most impressive thing that I can do in Royal Rumble 2025. So CM Punk, I'm gonna meet you at 2025 Royal Rumble, so be ready for that. So officially, Seth gets in the Royal Rumble 2025, which is, again, no surprises till now. So we have already 4 entrances ready for Royal Rumble 25. In the meanwhile, we get Drew McIntyre interference between Seth freaking Rollins and CM Punk promo, and Drew McIntyre was like, hey, CM Punk, not everything is about you, but sometimes it's about the people who's not even in the town and just couldn't win matches. And he was talking about Seth freaking Rollins, and he was like, bro, what are you doing? You were not in the Bloodline scenario, you were not in the Jay versus Drew McIntyre scenario. What are you doing? You're making everything all about Roman again, and you're not doing anything for yourself. You're making the tribal chief win the whole thing once again. And Seth was like, bro, chill the fuck out, okay? Fuck off. Just fuck off. I really don't want to hear anything about from you being selfish and telling me to do what I have to do for you. Why would I do that? Like, just get over the fucking thing. And then Drew was like, bro, okay, now my main focus is to win that championship, and how I can win the championship. Oh well, every man for himself, Royal Rumble 25. Bro, if everyone is about to do the same thing, fuck the surprise entrances in 2025 Royal Rumble. I still have one hope of 2025 surprise return in Royal Rumble, and that one is Aleister Black. I'm sorry, I hit you with a spoiler. My bad. But yeah, so Drew McIntyre, Seth freaking Rollins, CM Punk, John Cena, Roman Reigns, 5 people are actually in Royal Rumble 25. Well, make it 6 because Jey Uso is technically in Royal Rumble 2025 too, because Michael Cole had to say it after this whole segment ended when CM Punk said, well, you want to take a fight? Let's take a fight. And Drew McIntyre was like, okay, yeah, I'm ready for a fight. Seth freaking Rollins was like, okay, CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Yeah, let's do it. I really don't have a problem. And Drew was like, nah, leave it right now. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. So, fishy hell. Well, the promo was really good. The entertaining side of CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre just took me off the grid. And it was a hell lot of good promo. Like, I really was impressed with Drew McIntyre's promo, Seth freaking Rollins promo, and we already know that Pipe Bomb guy will deliver a good fucking promo. So, a really impressive 9 out of 10 promo if they just didn't talk about everyone spoiling their Royal Rumble entry in 2025. Fucking hell, bro. Just keep it some spoilers or rumors, please. I'll be happy. So, moving forward to our first match of the night was basically Chad Gable and the Best Luchador on Monday Night Raw. And as we expected, he was on Raw. So Chad Gable comes in, and the next guy, the Best Luchador on Raw as of right now, is none other than Penta. So yeah, we are not gonna call him Pentagon Jr. It's just Penta. Moving forward with that, the match was really good. It was impressive. The technicality between the Penta and Chad Gable just cooked so much. Penta was looking very good. He had a botch in the starting of the match. But the way he just quickly just come out from the whole thing and just made the match look so brilliant, having that suicide dive from the top of the rope, like, bro, I've not seen that anyone from, like, except Sami Zayn. Like, everyone just go through the middle rope, but this guy just went over the top rope, and I was like, bro, that dude is really impressive. We have seen Pentagon Jr. on AEW, we have seen Pentagon in TNA, we have seen Pentagon in Lucha Underground, and this guy can absolutely cook. Even in NJPW, this guy can actually be one of the best wrestlers, luchadors of the world. And the way he did all the impressive things, the super kick, the stun, the Hurricane Rana, everything was so fucking smooth. Except one botch. And out of that, even Chad Gable making everything look so freaking cool. That Mexican Destroyer on Chad Gable, and Chad Gable actually selling that Mexican Destroyer like a pro is crazy. He made look Penta really good. Sorry, I have a habit of saying it Pentagon Jr. because of AEW days, but hell, this was really a good match. And then when he hit with the Penta driver, it was so freaking cool. And the winner of the match, none other than Penta. And I would rate this match 9 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10 if that botch didn't happen in the start of the match, but he just accumulated with all the heavy stuff, heavy artillery. And during that match, it was really good. Well, if you think that was it from Penta, but no, he thanked the WWE. He said how WWE is his new home, how he is happy to be here, and how WWE is having its new era, the Netflix era. But now, I am having my new era, which is Penta era, and I'm gonna show you why I'm the best luchador or whatever the hell is happening up here. He thanked his family, he thanked all the people in San Jose, and he respected the whole, crowd. So Pentagon, or Penta, really, welcome to WWE. It's a great solid 9 out of 10 match with the promo. It just cooked everyththing. Well, moving forward, we saw the Judgment Day backstage segment. We got Carlito, we got Finn Balor, we got JD Minecraft guy. No, JD McDonough. I'm sorry about that. I really didn't want to say Minecraft headed guy, but okay, it's JD McDonough. Well, the promo, the backstage segment was actually about Liv Morgan. They were trying to talk about Liv Morgan and how she lost her title belt to Rhea Bloody Ripley. But in the meantime, Dominic comes and Finn Balor was like, hey, you can win the championship again. We don't have a problem. And JD McDonough say, oh, I want that tag titles back. And Finn Balor was like, I want to get that Damien thing done and moving forward from him. Well, in the meantime, Dominic enters with a flower, and Finn Balor says, bro, I'll let you both have your personal time. And Dominic, please just do whatever you can do and fix this whole thing. And Liv was like, hey, I'm cool, Dom, don't worry, just get my hand back, get my stuff, and I'm cool with you, and just throws that flower to JD McDonough. No, Carlito, I'm sorry about that. She throws that flower to Carlito, and Dominic was like, hey, everything is chill between me and Liv Morgan. And Finn Balor was like, hey, you gotta learn a lot, kid, you gotta learn a lot. And Dominic was like, hey, I got your back for this match. And he was like, hey, just carry the backs for Liv Morgan. I can do this one all myself, or maybe with Carlito and JD Minecraft head guy. But hell, that was the backstage segment within the Judgment Day. It was actually a okay and funny segment, so I'll rate it like 8 out of 10. But okay, yeah, we know we're getting a street fight between Finn Balor and Damian Priest, so yeah, looking forward for that. Moving forward on Raw, we got the next match of the night, which was Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. Well, Sheamus was out because of the injury that he took during the Saturday Night main event when he was facing Ludwig Kaiser and Braun Breaker, and Ludwig Kaiser used the Shillelagh to hit Sheamus, and he was out for a couple of weeks, or maybe a lot of weeks. We can't remember that, okay? It was like back in December, and now it's January, so pretty much a whole month, I would say. Well, he's back and he's ready to have a Fight Night Fight! And it was a good match. It was a really good match. Ludwig Kaiser actually showed what is built with those chops on Sheamus. I think Ludwig had been learning those chops from Gunther, and it was really good chops. And if Kaiser had one spot where he was really near to win the match, but Sheamus hits with that bro kick, and Bella, Fight Night Bella wins. Sheamus still on the hunt for that one last championship, which is the Intercontinental Championship. I'm ready for his final fight, and he wins that championship. That is on my 2025 bingo list for sure. So yeah, and he was celebrating with Pat McAfee, and well, Braun Breaker was in that arena and with the fans, and Sheamus and Braun Breaker exchanged some kind of hands, like throwing hands and just saying, yeah, we're ready for each other, we're gonna fight each other for there. It was actually a solid 7 out of 10 match. It was really a good match, 7 out of 10. But moving forward, we got the official announcement that next week we're gonna get a WrestleMania rematch between Seth freaking Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Remember how Drew McIntyre beat Seth freaking Rollins in WrestleMania, so we're getting that match. Well, in the meantime, Kathy Kelly had a backstage interview with Seth freaking Rollins and talking about how Seth freaking Rollins is gonna beat everyone in that Royal Rumble, and he's gonna win the Royal Rumble and win the championship. Well, moving forward, Seth Rollins just was walking past Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn said, bro, whatever is happening with you, just if you want to talk, you can talk to me. Well, Seth Rollins did talk to Sami Zayn, saying that, well, now Roman Reigns is back with the tribal chief thing. What are you gonna do for yourself if you're gonna keep revolving about Roman Reigns and the bloodline? When are you gonna win a World Heavyweight Championship for yourself? Or when are you gonna be a singles champion? Or are you just gonna revolve around like Roman Reigns? It's all about the tribal chief. And that puts Sami Zayn in actual question. What he's gonna do for himself? He has not hold a title belt, a singles title belt, in a very long time. So that is a question or a debate for Sami Zayn to talk about. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to Adam Pearce, and he just walks off. And even Seth Rollins walks off the building. So major announcement next week: Drew McIntyre versus Seth freaking Rollins. So yeah, we're up for that. Moving forward on Raw, we see Gunther coming out for a... Well, Gunther was coming out for a promo. We hear that Wyatt Six has been officially sent off to SmackDown. So Wyatt Six has been the first trade on SmackDown from Raw, and it feels like, okay, they did just like 2 of their good runs. Like, one was a really good scenario, Wyatt Six versus the American Alpha, or the whole American made thing between Chad Gable versus Wyatt Six, and then they were having a feud between Wyatt Six versus Karrion Kross, or the Final Testament, and suddenly they're moving to SmackDown, which will give them more opportunities. They can go against the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga. We got a lot of names. We got the original Bloodline 2.0, so we don't know what's gonna happen with the straight and thing. Well, Karrion Kross and The Miz were looking to each other, and then comes out Sami Zayn, and The Miz was like, hey, what are you gonna do for yourself when you're gonna be a champion? I'm a 2-time world champion. I'm a 2-time Grand Slam champion. What are you gonna do about yourself? And Sami Zayn was like, hey, I was looking for Adam Pearce for my own thing, but now I've got something better to do, and that is beat you on tonight's Raw. And he just made a match officially with Adam Pearce saying, make a match between me and The Miz. Well, moving forward on, Gunther comes out for his promo talking about how everything happened on Netflix was so good, so impressive. We got Roman Reigns as the new tribal chief. We got Seth freaking Rollins versus CM Punk, who is the best in the world. Everything was so good. But the original thing that people should be fighting was the prize that is way more important in WWE, and that is the World Heavyweight Championship. And I'm looking for a challenger who can beat me for that World Heavyweight Championship. Guess who came out? Jey Uso showed up to the work and said, well, Gunther, if you're looking for someone as a challenger, look no further. You got the main eventer, Jey Uso, and we can do this at Saturday Night Main Event. And yeah, you be ready for that. And Gunther was like, hey, Jey, okay, you might take that nickname main eventer for yourself as a nickname, but I move with that as the celebrity that I have got for this thing. I'm the main eventer on the show, not just nicknamed as main eventer. I'm the championship and I fought you, okay? You're good with everything. You are very talented. You're entertaining. You're hell entertaining with this whole thing. You're really good. You're impressive. But you're impressive as a tag team, okay? Not as a single player. So I've already beat you twice for that Intercontinental Championship. I don't think so you're built for a solo run as a champion, but you're good for as a tag team champion with your brother. And then Jey gets a little bit of on that place where people be like, oh, men are egomaniac and stuff like that. Jey went there and he said, yeah, you might be right about everything. I respect you. I respect you as a whole. But I built this. I was not ready to go with the solo step. I was not ready to take this step. But now I'm ready. And I'm gonna take this challenge. And I'm gonna beat you at Saturday Night Main Event. I'm gonna prove you why I am the main event, Jey Uso. And yeah, people say, eat for that. So we're getting our first match of Saturday Night Main Event coming up. I think it's this week. Yeah, I think this is week, or it's next week. I really don't remember. So we're getting our first match for Saturday Night Main Event, which is Jey Uso versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. The promo was really good. Like, I was shot, sophisticated, and straight to the point. It was literally like 8.5 out of 10. I really like that promo. Solid, good promo. Forward, we got the finale of the Women's Intercontinental Championship between Lyra Valkyria versus Dakota Kai. Well, the match was really good. I really enjoyed how Lyra Valkyria and Dakota Kai was throwing some good shady moves. They had a super move outside from the apron and going to the, you know, that place on the floor, pretty much. Not the place, fuck off. On the floor, and it really looked like a solid move. It really impressed the fuck out of me. So yeah, and the moves were really good. Dakota hits a GTK. Well, everyone has a name for their own moves these days. GTS, GTK. But hey, good move. But Lyra kicked out of that. She was looking really good. She was really doing very good. Dakota was real impressive. Lyra was real impressive. But at the end of the day, well, Lyra Valkyria defeated Dakota Kai and became your first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion. And she was crowned that Intercontinental Champion by Adam Pearce. And there was a mutual respect between Dakota Kai and Lyra Valkyria. What a good end for this whole tournament. And a really good new champion, I would say. Well, I believe Dakota will win. She will get that championship run. But that did not happen, and congratulations to Lyra Valkyria on a good solid performance. Really impressed by that. I would rate this match 8 out of 10. Again, it was good, solid, small package match. Our next match, which was made official tonight by Adam Pearce Sami Zayn versus The Miz. Well, the match was really small and very good, but I would today confirm that Triple H actually watches Twitter a lot these days, because last week people were complaining Sami Zayn is using a lot of Hell of a Kick and not making Blue Thunder Bomb a really specific move or a signature move which can give Sami Zayn a win. Well, let's guess who thought about making that Blue Thunder Bomb a really good deal or big deal. Triple H. Well, Sami Zayn actually won the match, but not with a Hell of a Kick, but by Blue Thunder Bomb. Bloody fucking hell, Triple H, you got it, man. So all the complainers outside and on the Twitter, well, tweet that out, because he did that. Sami Zayn actually hit Blue Thunder Bomb and won the match against The Miz, and The Miz just left the ring. He just didn't say anything, he just left the ring. I think he will be in Raw Rumble 2025. I'm sure about that too, okay? I'm just kidding, okay? Let's move on Raw. What happened next? Well, we can see in the backstage Rhea Ripley in the house, walking with that new Women's World Heavyweight Champion. And we just got confirmation that Sheamus will be facing Braun Breaker for that Intercontinental Championship at Saturday Night Main Event. So 2 matches are now shorted out for Saturday Night Main Event. Well, Rhea come in and she was like, hey, mommy's on the top. I'm the champion. I'm gonna defend this championship against anyone. Well, guess who showed up? Nia Jax. She said like, oh wait, I had a talk with Adam Pearce. I might like to trade off from SmackDown to Raw and might come for that championship by entering in Royal Rumble 2025. So we got our first entrance in Women's Royal Rumble 2025, Nia Jax, and she said, well, if Tiffy thinks that she won that championship, well, Tiffy, I might come for your championship too. And then she said something to Bayley, which was about her own city, San Jose. Bayley took it so personally that she went in the ring and called Nia Jax big old dumb idiot. I should not say those strong words on YouTube, but she did say that. It was too strong. And well, it ended up in a chaos where Bayley and Rhea actually took out Nia Jax out of the ring. Well, this was a 6 out of 10 promo. Was not expecting much from this promo anyway, so it was fine. It was okay. Well, someone was happy from my Discord saying, yeah, let's go Queen Nia. Professor, please grow up, bro. She's good at ring, but yeah, she won the Queen of the Ring. I don't have to say anything. Let's move forward. Yeah, well, we said like this Raw was only 2.5 hour show. We come into our main event, which was Damian Priest versus Finn Balor in a street fight. Damian Priest come out and Finn Balor just went a little sneaky on Damian Priest and hits with a kendo stick, and Damian was literally not in the thing. Well, whenever there's a street fight, people ask for only one thing, and that is tables. Well, you ask for it, you get it. You get a freaking table by Damian Priest, and later on you get a table from Finn Balor. And you get a table, 2 tables broken at the same time when Damian Priest hits with a powerbomb from rings in the arena, and Finn Balor actually might have hurt his neck, which was shown, and he was almost taken out of the arena by the doctors, and even Adam Pearce was there, and the Judgment Day was also there, but Damian Priest was not ready. Like, let's end this, bro. I don't want to keep it hanging around with you people anymore. So Damian Priest go and see Finn Balor on a stretcher, took out the whole Judgment Day at once without any help, and then take that stretcher and just throws him in towards the ring, and the Finn Balor somehow accidentally enters the ring from that stretcher all of a sudden. And after that, Damian Priest goes hell on Finn Balor with the chair, with the kendo stick, and then Judgment Day comes back and starts hitting Damian Priest. Carlito with the backstabber. JD McDonough, the Minecraft-headed guy, hits a moonsault on Damian Priest, and somehow Finn Balor hits a coup de grace on Damian Priest. Well, that was not enough to keep Damian Priest out of this match or make him lose the match. Well, as soon as Damien was like alone, Wild Raiders come as the cavalry for the Damien Priest and try to help out Damien as they took out JD McDonough and Carlito from the whole place. Forward, Finn Balor hits a coup de grace through the table to Damien Priest, and Damien Priest just hits a spear or something like that through the barricade, and then later hits a Razor's Edge with that choke slam thing and wins the match. And that would be it for the Raw. Do let me know how you rate that match. I rate that match a solid 8.5 out of 10, which was a good match, a really good match, cooked the match. And I really rate this Raw a solid 8 out of 10. The matches were really fast-paced, some matches were really good, some matches were really improving. And the Raw was not too, like 3 hours, and it was not boring at all. So, a solid 8.5 out of 10 by me. Well, I did had a hot take why Dakota Kai didn't win the Intercontinental Championship, where she should have won instead of Lyra Valkyria. And I'll see you in the next episode of Wrestling Review. Till then, have fun. I'm out.